Hello everybody, the Lawn Gnome is here.
Man is forbidden!
So we had a double feature weekend. Yes, I finally got a chance to go to the movies multiple times, although this is not something that I'm always aiming for, but when I know that I am really pressed for time and there are certain movies that really should be seen on the big screen, I have to make the efforts in any way, shape, or form. So of course today we're going to be talking about the newest live adaptation from an animated Disney classic, and that is also the reason why I'm wearing my shirt that I usually wear in Out of the Vault. But we're not going to be talking about any animated classics. We're talking about the new Jon Favreau-directed Jungle Book, of course based around the Rudyard Kipling novel, but more so based around the 1967 Disney animated classic. At first, I think I may have mentioned this when I reviewed Maleficent way back when, that I wasn't really so keen on the fact that Disney was just cranking out these live-action versions of their Disney classics for the sake of obviously making money, which we all know for a solid fact this is what they're doing. But after seeing Cinderella last year and being completely blown away by how much effort they put in to expand the story, create character development, I was really excited to see if the Jungle Book was going to be that exact thing, and lo and behold, it was. Not only did Jon Favreau do a great job at directing, but getting all of these great actors to bring life into these classic Disney animated characters in a brand new way was just absolutely wonderful, and also probably the biggest positive about this movie was Neil Sethi, the little boy who was chosen to play Mowgli. When I did actually watch the animated classic of the Jungle Book, and there will be a link provided in the box below, I found this to be a fun movie, but not one that I could really see multiple times, and partially it was because of the fact that these characters were very one-dimensional and not much was really done. Granted, as my fiancé said to me earlier today, they don't really do that much when it comes to animated movies, but they added a little bit more time to the film and the story, they added tons of great character development, and Mowgli really had a great character. And the thing that my friend Ryan Jacob said with his Jungle Book review was the fact that when you have a child actor in a film that is basically a couple of sets behind a green screen, which is what this movie really was, to show these lush backgrounds of a Bengali jungle as well as digital CGI animals, a child will probably be the best person to choose because there's so much more of an imaginative mindset. And Neil did a great job as Mowgli, and he really looked like he was talking to these CGI creatures. And those CGI creatures got so much personality. Bill Murray as Baloo was fantastic. Idris Elba as Shere Khan was great. I did not enjoy Shere Khan in the animated film because they didn't elaborate on him much, and he doesn't really have that much screen time. He's throughout the film in this new version of the Jungle Book. Sir Ben Kingsley as Bagheera plays the fatherly figure, and of course you've also got Christopher Walken playing King Louie, which was definitely one of the funniest things, and especially because there's a little pop culture surprise thrown in there, and when I saw it, I was very curious to see if anybody else in the theater actually got it. And there are also a whole bunch of other surprises that are thrown in here that I really don't want to touch upon because then I really feel it's going to spoil the movie. However, there are a couple of things that I really did not like. One of the things that I didn't like was how they did depict Baloo's character, because Baloo came off more as kind of a jerk taking advantage of Mowgli at points. And I know for a solid fact that he didn't do that in the animated classic. So I was kind of put off by that, even though I still did enjoy Baloo as the character, because you did get those classic Baloo moments in there. I also felt the movie was a little too long. I mean, I really understand why it was much longer, because they were able to add so much more to the story, but there were certain points where I kind of felt that it did drag. And probably, and this could be me just nitpicking, but I really did not enjoy how they ended this version of the story, and I'm not sure if that is exactly how it ends in the Rudyard Kipling version of the story, but obviously I can't say that it's a major fault for the film because I've never read the book, so I really can't judge. But is this a movie that is worth seeing in the theater? Of course. This is such a fun time to have. I enjoyed watching this movie a great deal, and once again, like Cinderella, I am really looking forward to other live-action films from Disney that are based on their classics. It's making me even more excited for Beauty and the Beast. Let me just put it out there right now for the entire world to see. And quite frankly, I would take this one over the Disney animated classic version. Still up in the air as to whether or not I would like to own it, and I definitely think that it is worth seeing again and again and again because it really does have that great Disney magic for a whole new generation to witness. So I'm giving The Jungle Book 3.5 out of 4. I'd love to hear what you guys think, so please post your comments in the box below and let's have a discussion on The Jungle Book. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching as always, and actions speak louder than words.